Last week on Overland Travellers, we drove through the Channel Country in Queensland.
So there really is quite a lot of water sitting around the Channel Country here. Pumping the tyres up, we just finished a pretty big dirt leg. I feel like the universe is working in our favour because... How are you feeling right now?
Despair.
They're going to start the Plenty Highway now.
Here's the final
Fuel. I'm Matt, and this is Holly. We've been exploring and travelling around Australia in our old Toyotas for the past 3 years, going to some incredible locations. Subscribe to join our adventures. I'll squeeze 60 k's out of that, no worries. Not worried at all.
So today's plan, we are driving into Boulia in Queensland, and then we will pick up a few supplies, do a few things with the internet, and then we're going to start the Plenty. So cross into the Northern Territory today, and yeah, be on that for a couple of days.
No worries, could have got another 100 k's out of that, I reckon. Alright, we're going to start the Plenty Highway now, so it's 812 k's. Most of the dirt is 150 k's of tar. And yeah, fun times. So we just filled up in Boulia. I'm going alright, but Adrian said he's felt his power drop off and sort of flutter. Might be his fuel filter might be clogged up, might have got some average fuel from Boulia, which wouldn't surprise us because they've probably been getting absolutely flogged and they've probably filled it up recently and might have had a bit of, who knows, a bit churned up. So he's going to have a look, and I don't know, we've got a fuel doctor and might have to run that through, but the whole 2H is running alright still. Doesn't surprise me.
Here's the final moment of truth. No. That's pretty good.
What's the verdict, mate?
We got a bit of water.
Yeah, a bit of water in there.
Caught it early in the separator, drained that out, changed the primary filter anyway, the factory, to be sure, and we've doctored it. We'll see how
Do you want to put a bit more in, or?
I think we might just give it another hit. Yeah.
It's kind of not surprising because Boulia's got the camel races this weekend. It's Thursday, so everyone's rolling in. So it wouldn't surprise me if they'd changed that, if they'd filled that tank up yesterday even. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, which stirs up the tank, and any water in the bottom emulsifies and mixes with the fuel, and then you got issues. So that's why this stuff is bloody good.
And unfortunately, these new ones are a little bit more sensitive than LC, aren't they?
Yeah, the VDJs are a sensitive engine for fuel. She's loving it, mate. Just absolutely pulling away, loving that fresh diesel without water.
Yeah, goes to show you should drink beer and diesel rather than water. It's not good for you.
More fuel issues. We're just saying, I don't know why, especially in more remote places, they don't have a bit of quality control with the diesel. Like, it doesn't take much to take a sample and do a quick test on it. And the engines the way they are now, your engines being more sensitive, it's a more common issue. Back on the road, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's changed pre-filter as well. Yeah, hopefully that helps. And yeah, it just goes to show how important it is to have a secondary fuel filter on a VDJ, because I mean, if he didn't have that and he started having injector issues, and the injectors are 10 grand on those, and you know, we're out in the middle of nowhere as well, so I'll see how we go, eh? sign behind us is the record flood levels they've had in the past. 1974. That is bloody. Let's just say I don't think our diff breathers would matter much.
No. Snorkel extension, mate.
Snorkel extension. Fuel. Alright, so we're just on the Arthur River here on the Plenty. Interesting day's drive. Holly jumped out probably about halfway along our drive, a bit after actually. Jumped in the 79, a bit more comfort and aircon, which is a big thing because I just had the windows down, dust was coming in. I don't know, I kind of feel like it's sort of a rite of passage, or I don't know, something in a 40, because we were hitting these big bull dust holes and it was just rough after that, Corrugations, and I just had the music going in the little speaker we have, window down, arm out the window, just cruising down the road, and I was like, yeah, this is this is what a 40 is all about. I wouldn't want to do it every day, but there's something fun about it. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's one of those things. But anyway, it was a good day's drive, and we got a good chunk of the driving done. So I've only got a couple of 100Ks tomorrow, and we're actually going to try and stay somewhere where we can do a bit of scratching in the dirt for some precious gems. What do you reckon, Adrian?
I reckon we're onto something. Well, hopefully we are.
What are we looking for?
We are looking for garnets.
Bloody oath. We're going to get on to dinner. We'll do some filming. I reckon it might be a nice sunset. The colours are already looking really good. And we got ribs tonight. I'll let Adrian talk about that.
So we're doing hickory smoked ribs, some chips, and a Caesar salad, I think. Yeah.
Be cooler.
It's got Elsie.
It's got Elsie. You can buy them on our website.
Put in code OBS079 for a discount of 3%.
Oh, yeah. Ribs.
Ribs.
Arthur River. Plenty highway. This is living.
This is living, Barry. Got the Caesar salad. Got the chips.
Texas smokehouse.
Ugh.
Oh, look at that. Woo!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Clean time?
Clean time. Nothing through it. Look at that clean in there.
Staring up now, just finished the dirt section of the Plenty Highway. It's definitely the roughest road I've ever done in LC, that's by far. We're hunting for precious gems in the desert.
So they're red ones.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna go digging.
We're gonna go digging. We'll have some lunch.
Have some lunch. We've got Adrian's got a sieve.
Yep.
So we'll go digging for precious stones and see what we can find.
Okay. Look there.
Wow, room right there. That one. Well, Holly, what do you think of the Fossicking?
Fun. No, it was good.
Adrian, how did you feel about that Fossicking session?
It was a good fossicking session, and now we're going to fossicking off.
Both got 2 poles up.
Wait.
Oh, we've got 3 to. You got to push the thing. Oh, Matt wins.
No, that's how I'm gonna lose.
So I'm going to leave it too. Oh, so close. Well. Yeah.
Oh no, he scared you.
That sound scared me.
Like a gun.
Yeah, I was like,
Ah, mate. Wait, how do you feel about that?
Gutted. Robbed of victory. All hard work put in too.
You going? Nothing like a blowtorch to get a fire going.
what are you cooking me for dinner?
Well, I'm going to cook you and Adrian smoky butter chicken, naan-ish bread, flat bread, and brown rice.
Beautiful.
From the Riverina, Sunrise. Go and buy it. Just right to the TV, everyone. This is butter and garlic, so it's not.
Wow.
It's a Plenty Highway food market store. Could be anywhere.
Could be in Southeast Asia.
I'm sitting like I'm in Southeast Asia. So. Brush me.
Do you like garlic?
Yes.
I hope the COVID doesn't like garlic. Right, it's pretty much 30,000 Ks we've done in Elsie since we bought up.
So we're just rolling into Alice Springs now. We've got a whole heap of stuff we need to get done today. So we've just come out to Simpsons Gap this afternoon in the West McDonnell Ranges.
If you like this episode, subscribe so you don't miss out on the Simpson Crossing. Cheers everyone.